Hello. Hi. So, Doctor Who's returned, so I thought might as well bring back Doctor Who review. Had it on my old channel, did the entire of the last season, and got some positive feedback, some mixed views, and ideas and thoughts, and it's cool to talk to other people that watch Doctor Who and see what they think of the new season. So, getting on to today's episode, the pilot. What can I say? Well, I was very, very, very on edge when it came to this new companion. When they first showed her off, I was really not too keen on it. But I have to say, I think they've done a hell of a job at introducing it. I think they've done it the right way around. Kind of ironic, it's another person, and food is one of the first things that you learn about them. Deja vu back to Matt Smith when it was all about food. So yeah, it was quite an interesting way to introduce her, lots of different ideas, opinions. The Doctor being Electro, because he does kind of look more like a professor. So it does kind of suit him. I do prefer him more with his nice little suede is it? Or whatever it is that his jacket he wears with the purple trimmings rather than that other one that he wears. I still think he still hasn't got his personality down to a T yet. The use of the guitar, I know it may be what he's kind of going for, but it doesn't fit his look and how I think he should be. I think having Matt Lucas, is it? Having him back, it's a balance that needs right now for the moment. I don't know if he's staying the entire season or whether it's just going to be a short time for the time being, but I think it adds to the mix and makes it really interesting. New companion, I think, is also something the Doctor needs because it's somebody full of curiosity, energy, and not quite the spark that Clara had, but that's kind of a good thing because Clara got a bit annoying after a while. Personally, sorry if I upset people, but it's true, I preferred Emma Pond. Yes, the university. Interesting place for him to be, lecturing, talking about time, which is his specialty. The basement, having that weird thing down there, which I think is going to play a bigger part in the long run. Trying to figure out how to open the door. What's locked in it? That's what I want to know. Was it something he's found, something he's put there? Is it something that's given to him? We don't know. There's not a lot of information yet. But I am very curious to find out what's inside and why he needs to open it. The episode goes that idea of the spaceship, the weird water, wanting to basically take her with her because of last memory thoughts, which was very poignant by the end. It held a nice idea, but I don't know, it just felt a bit weird as well. Daleks have no chance against it. Hey, introducing the Daleks that early on is the only time we're going to see them, because you tend to see the Daleks at least once every single season. So is that their cameo gone because they don't like using them much at the moment? Who knows? CG, I think overall it wasn't too bad. A couple of bits with the water turning into the person, but generally the person with the water, how it flowed, was really well done. I say story, I think it was a bit hit and miss, but the entire point of the episode was to introduce the new companion. Right at the end, where he says, "No, I won't do it," with that bit of Clara music in the background. A nice little tinkle on. Hopefully, going to be the last time I hear it and see anything of it, though. Please, anybody who watches this, who was that other picture of? I knew River Song's, I love River Song, but who was the other picture of? I don't know. It's really annoying me because I don't know who that person is. It looks like an old person from the past. So if you do know, please comment. Let me know. I really appreciate letting me know who that character is supposed to be and why he has a picture of that character on his desk. Please. The TARDIS. Looking as good as ever. Nice blue tint to the light when it decided to have its little chirp into what to say. Not many changes inside yet. Or maybe I missed them. Who knows. But let's see. I say quick episode because it isn't really a lot to talk about in this one. It doesn't feel like at the moment. It's not like the future one's going to be. Hints towards the future though. We do know the return of the male guy, the Masters, coming back. Is this to do with the regeneration of Missy going backwards? Which I'd love the idea of that in a sense, because I'd also love the idea of the Doctor who's not going to be back for next season, so we do know he regenerates. It'd be awesome to see Matt Smith return rather than a different Doctor. I don't know. The idea of female Doctor, there's only a handful of actresses I could ever imagine playing a female Doctor. Otherwise, I prefer it as a male. Nothing sexist to you. It's just the fact that the dynamics, I think, don't know if they'd work right. It's one of those characters that's always been referred to as he. And, I don't know, it takes some getting used to. You'd have to like Tilda Swinton, Helena Bonham Carter. There's only a handful of people I could really imagine doing it, and problem is I don't know if there's any out there I could see doing it and be able to pull it off for a long period of time. But we'll have to see. We'll find out hopefully the next couple of months who the next Doctor will be. Well, or by the end of the season, if they run it straight off. But who knows? Because you don't know what's happening when you the new guy, well, the new woman is it in charge? Guy, woman, the person taking over wrote Broadchurch. I've not watched season 3, so I know Broadchurch has some awesome storylines, a bit more like the original ideas how Doctor Who used to be. So it'd be interesting to see what they do with it. I do hope to bring River Song back, and more an interesting throwback again, back to the episode of all the different screwdrivers from the past. Was that just a little reference to things? Is it an idea? Is it just go and see lots of these different things towards the end of this guy's time? Who knows? But yeah, what did you think of the pilot? Did you think it was a good episode? Do you think it was a rough episode? Do you think it was just that gap filler to introduce the character so they can get straight on the storyline with a few little hints in it? I don't know. I personally enjoyed it. It did actually do a much better start than I thought it would be. I'll knock the sound off before that pings again. So, yeah, that's this week's Doctor Who review. And I will hopefully try and get them a little bit more regular soon. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye.